Hello, my name is Zoe.
My name is Abby.
Hi, Zoe and Abby.
What's your name?
Liam.
Hi, Liam.
Hello, Liam. Are you the Olympian Liam?
Yes, that's me.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to start with some questions from other grounds that we wrote down.
When you were full, were you good at snowboarding?
No. I remember there's videos or photos of me like falling and catching my edge, but I just found it so fun. Like I wasn't scared to fall. I just got right back up and I did it again, like over and over and over, and falling was like...
Is it just natural?
Yeah, natural. It was like yeah, it came with it.
Blood, sweat, and tears, the gears on me. Visualize, got a chandelier on me. Tried to bite, but they I got veneers on me. Chip tooth, they can never eat a meal, homie.
I was 4 years old my first time here. There was an event going on, like literally right where we're standing. Never would have thought in a million years that that's what I would have been doing.
Wish uno, wish dos, wish stress, about to get the flow, money on the flow. Why I make it rain when I can make it snow? Wish uno, wish dos, wish stress, about to get the flow, money on the flow. Why I make it rain when I can make it snow? When I can make it snow. Wish uno, wish dos, stress, fall, snow.
Into so many things, into so many different sports.
I was doing a lot when I was young.
Yeah.
Staying busy.
That was one good thing that his parents really focused on the kids and made sure they were
Busy.
busy and occupied with sports.
I was quite different than Mia, though.
Oh yeah.
You give her like a book this big and she's good, but I need to run around for hours.
Mia was not quite as accomplished as you were. She'd fall over. Come on, Mia, we're gonna leave you behind. And you were so protective of her. You know, Granny.
Because you were gullible. You took every joke to mean that exactly what they're saying.
Literally.
When Granny says you leave me behind, you're like, oh my god, actually, we're gonna leave me here.
School was so tough for me. I gave up hockey when I was like 10 or 11, and then I gave up skiing when I was 12. So like right at 13 was like, let's go. Snowboarding came so easy. You know, I felt good about myself when I was snowboarding. No matter how hard I tried, it felt like I was always behind. And I just didn't feel good about myself. You know, I went home every day feeling emotionally drained. I felt stupid. I got diagnosed with dyslexia and language processing disorder, and it all kind of made sense, but I still had to go to school and it wasn't fun.
What might seem like confusion from the outside is really him trying to put things together in his head. And so he's not confused about what you're talking about, but he's confused about how to say it.
But yeah, for like the longest while, I was confused. You know, I felt like something was wrong with me. And my sister was like straight A's.
It didn't really so much feel like Liam was, you know, less than me when it came to his language abilities. It just felt like I was different and he was different.
Please don't treat me like I'm famous. I would rather be called an alien. If I get the ball, I'ma go but around. Slam dunk, lamb truck, benefits of damn moon and sun. I can move the stars and the mountains. I'm so real, non-fiction. This is what it's like, he anointed. Don't give a time of day, she annoying. Men don't break, double jointed. All the time, bad vibes, I've avoided. I make my fate. Get about a MySpace car, got the nitro or the nitrate. I don't know, either way. Yeah, it's gon' race. May not have it yet, but I will at my pace. I get all that I need. Everything that I need. This world is not what it seems. Asleep or you chasing your dreams. From peasant to Batu, I can move the stars and the mountains. I'm so real, not fiction.
He was the best rider on the team when he was the youngest rider on the team. And I was always blown away by how good he was. He always just kept pushing himself. He never really stopped.
When he was a little boy, I have this memory of him walking around the house. It could be anywhere, a little Hot Wheel, and he would actually just ride it wherever he was. He would turn the car like as if the car was kind of doing flips, and he'd always really pay attention how it turned. He saw how objects, things, or even himself move in space.
Learning a trick or doing a new trick, if you can't even see it in your head beforehand, then there's probably a good chance you won't land it, in my opinion. I've tried tricks where I'm like trying to think about it, and then I do it and I'm like, I don't understand it. But over like the years of air awareness and learning things, I'll be sitting on this trick for months and months, and I see it, it makes sense, and then I try it, and it's literally exactly how I thought it would be. Yeah. So at the 2022 Beijing Olympics, I was the only Indigenous male at the games.
I actually got the call to go to the Olympics within 24 hours of the flight. So I pretty much just got told to pack my bags and get ready. And then my coach actually had COVID, so I went solo, no coach. And then once I got there, I broke my boards. And then once it came to the contest, I fell twice and I walked away with a black eye. That was tough. It was super hard pill to swallow, being on the world stage and finally getting like this opportunity to perform, and I blew it. But all that support from the Indigenous community really kept me together and kept my spirits up.
Hi Liam, from FSCA.
Okay, Tansy, Denatara, Ambawasich, Nistawanako, tribe in the building. Let's start this morning off right. Creator, thank you for giving us life and this breath of life and this thing in my chest called a heart. Fill it with the truth and your love. Let's get it.
I know this game can't keep us broken, so we keep our heads high. We'll never let them break us down, that's why we got to keep on trying and rise up and do it for the people. They want to treat us different, know that love kills the evil. I'm saying, let's keep on going, keep on looking in yourself. Be a #1 fan, love your skin, love yourself. I love the one that's who I am, who I is and who I was. I think it's time to rise up, let's rise up above. They call it Treaty 7, but I call it Broken Treaty 7. This here's the land of the people, so I call it heaven.
I went up north to where my grandmother's from, and they had snowboarding, but not a lot of kids have tried it.
As is tradition, we should, as we always do, is we send our only Olympian down for the first run. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, give it up for Liam Gill!
And the next year I came back, they were all like ripping around shredding. So they took what they learned and was able to use it. In like a very small town, there's not a lot to do.
The people I really idolized were the older kids at the hill, because you know they were so cool and they had good style and they snowboarded really well.
Second place, number 21, Finian Westbury. We got the other half of the Westbury, JJ Westbury. Hallelujah, these brothers go through boards like crazy, so that will help out indeed.
Finn and JJ Westbury, I always looked up to them, and they're great kids. They do a lot for the skateboard and snowboard community, and it always, no matter what, they stopped and like said what's up. They always gave me the light of day. They always made me feel like present and belonged. So now that I'm older, I always have to think like I better be like Finn and JJ. I better stop and say what's up to the little guy once in a while.
Just to like help out a little kid and see that kid thrive in like an environment is just like so cool for me to see. Like I love that. I had this event called Liam and Friends that I hosted at Sunshine, where I actually was able to bring them down to Banff, and they got to ride on a gondola for the first time, a lift, a run that's longer than 20 seconds. And it was just like, doing that was just like, oh my God, like this is why I love snowboarding, because snowboarding gave me that opportunity to do that.
Today's the 21st, Sunday night. The kids are flying in.
Is it closed?
I was pressing the wrong button.
Imagine you're a rapper, they look at you for answers. Whenever there's disaster, they claim that you woke. Bring them all together, share pain and laughter. Ask them to support you, they claim to be broke. Can't afford a stream, can't afford a tea, can't afford to leave a comment. They ain't funding your dreams. Should've picked a normal career. What you been up to this year? Pandemic, we lost.
How'd I miss y'all? Like, you guys remember Ian?
Oh my God. It's good, bro. Much better now.
Rylan.
My dad.
Relax, this isn't doomsday. Tone policing is my forte, so I'll teach you how to do you, okay? Food to God, need a whole course. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole horse. Don't offend me, a question, it's just a metaphor, but we're sensitive. This world.
Yeah, and then once it's kind of all in a line, but I figured you have to do a solid both. I don't know.
Just behave. Isn't this sweet? You guys get the opportunity to come down here and snowboard. Don't screw it up. Yeah, just have fun.
Sakaya is Dene for rising sun. If it's for a few days or a year that we can maybe get some of these kids to rise up, it's worth every ounce of effort that we have to put in to make this happen.
Oh my God. Ethan, fucking stop. I swear to God.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Now you're stressing me out. William's so freaking thankful. Like, he's so good. Cause like his goggles were left in the sea can or something like that. I told him, I was like, you're gonna have to take Brittany's like bright blue and pink goggles, and he's like, thank you.
Yeah, like my grandparents went to residential schools, so I'm third generation for the intergenerational trauma.
We in the land of stolen man with stolen land. While hollow man made red man and empty can. I'm in the mirror like don't know just who I am. We kill each other and ourselves, that's a hollow's plan. But I ain't falling victim. There's money to be made and love to be given.
All right, thanks guys. Really appreciate it.
And hate breeds hate. I said I love you in the mirror and I felt it was fake. Dang.
The impacts of just the exposure of traveling and seeing other places and leaving the north, because you get pretty bush living up there.
The first day just being out there, like already I felt like, whoa, these kids are really good. Like they've been picking stuff up really, really quickly. And not even just picking stuff up, but also like getting more confident on their boards, on the hill, getting more confident about the chairlifts, that they're not gonna fall.
First time that I got the nod, didn't know what was going on.
I did a front flip.
That's sick. I think next year you gotta teach me how to do a flip.
In a room full of people, we the only kinfolk, speak the same lingo, even if you don't know each other. But you're my brother, just from another land. Different hustle, same struggle, man, I understand. A form of communication started by generations oppressed and segregated. The nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod. What you talking about? Ay, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod. What you talking about? We ain't even squad, but you know it's going down when you see another one from across the room. We ain't even squad, you might find it kinda odd. We give each other the nod. What you gonna do? The nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod, the nod. What you talking about?
The most fun I had since I was 9. Yeah, being a kid, having fun. Yeah, felt like that again.
For most of these youth that I helped back in Yellowknife, they are pretty much on their own because the environment is so tough that they have to like be an adult themselves, even though they're not at that level yet. With him being in here, he can just feel that, he has no worries with anything and everything's all provided for him, and that's amazing.
Ember's really impressed me. I met her 2 years ago, and she was very little.
No.
Justin Bieber?
You don't know this song?
I don't really listen to Justin Bieber.
No way you don't know this song. When were you born?
2013?
Holy moly.
This year when I went up to Simpson, she was hitting all the boxes, hitting the rails, hitting the jumps, and she was hiking, and I'd do a jump with her, and before I know it, she's already at the top of the hill. She like sprints to get another lap in.
She got a new sounding like just like a ringtone. Likes a melody well, she writes her own songs. She been through hell and came back, no question she's strong. Cause too many times that she pulled herself up on a mountain she climbs, and she navigates fields that full of landmines. Now she looks at the world and she sees her shine. She thinks, damn, I'm strong.
Good luck catching me.
You're slow.
I'm real fast. I'm like Lightning McQueen.
And something like snowboarding, progression can happen very rapidly, and like getting that feeling only pushes you to want to do more. That same path goes right in line of having like a productive lifestyle. It's an individual sport that also brings people so close together at the same time.
I am beyond stoked on how this week went. I honestly didn't know what to expect with 13 kids, and I think the hard part is being able to ride with every single kid and get to hang out with every single kid, and I think I achieved that. But also give them space, you know, to ride and have fun. So I'm super stoked on that. And even off hill, just like chatting with the kids, see them open up and start cracking jokes and smiles. Huge success.
Picking the kids was the hardest. 30 kids that would come to the hill in Simpson, and I had to pick 6. It wasn't easy. This year I was able to pick 12. With Liam and friends, the opportunity is kind of endless.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Little buddy had a little money, no food and tummy, hand-me-downs bummy. Girls called him ugly, no matter what they said. Saw the world sunny. If it's gonna rain, grab soap, dummy. Did the rain dance, now it's called Dougie. Would you let me be like some damn honey? Could you teach me like a damn monkey? You see,
I love this dude.
the do's and the don'ts, the love and approach, the back and the forth, the bitch who did the most, the times that you cried, then sailed on a boat, off to forever on, don't forget to row. Sharks in the blood, alone and remote, all by yourself, shore and the coast, all by yourself, alone and remote. Sharks in the blood, don't forget to row.
How did we get back?
I was just thinking that.
You don't know how to get back?
I don't work here.
I don't know how to get back either.
Liam will bring us there. He's my reliability right now.
Get a piggyback ride?
Yeah. I'm gonna hang on his hand, he's gonna bring me.